Hello sir, the second experiment is all about getting the student information system using the application classes and shared preference. So first of all, here in this XML I have used two edit texts named user and pass and two buttons named login and sign up. Further, I have typecasted it all by using their respective edit text and button and given to the find view by ID. Then the second button is taken up, that is the sign up button, and is given to the set on click listener. In that method, we have introduced an intent object which takes two attributes. First is the working environment and second is the class which it needs to use. The working environment we have given here as get application context and the class used is signup.class. So when we go to the signup.class, we find here that there are 4 edit text already initialized, one button named store. Everything is typecasted as before and given to the find view by ID. So for now, here the store button we have again initialized a set on click listener method. In this, what we have done is all these attributes is given to the get text method, which takes the text over which we have typed earlier and is further initialized to these variables named username, password, mail ID and phone number. It is then given to the shared preference. Shared preference is taken up by a get shared preference method which takes two attributes. First is its key, which is named here as student. Second is the mode, which is mode append, which we have used here. Then we have used the editor, and then the editor have taken the put string method which takes a string value in the editor and gives back once it has got committed or applied. So we have used the commit method here. Then again we have introduced an intent object which takes again two attributes. First is a working environment, here it gets application context. Second is the main activity of dot class further which it needs to go. So again when we take the main activity dot class, we find here the next button, that is the login dot set on login button. We have given it to the set on click listener method. Here what we see, we have introduced a shared preference. Again it takes one key and one mode. Here the key is student and the mode is mode underscore private. So now further what we have done is the name and password which we have initialized in the sign up form, sign up class, we have taken it using the get string method and we have stored it in str1 and str2. So now what we do is like the username and password which we have already given, and the username and password which we are going to give in the first page is compared. If none of the fields are filled, then there would be a toast arising name that field is not entered. Else, if we see that the username which we have entered in the first page and the username which we have already entered before matches and the password also matches the same, then a toast is arised named successful. Now further we use the my application class and which calls the setCount method. Then an intent is called. Intent is introduced, an intent object is introduced which consists of two attributes again, the get application context, that is its running environment, and the next class which is needs scope, that is the information dot class. So let's see the information dot class. In the information of the dot class, we have again created certain edit text fields, one text view field named number and one button named logout. So here what we do is like we call the shared preference, we set out the attributes, and then what we do is like we give what we do is like we give that particular name assigned to that particular variable, then the password which we have already initialized in sign up to the password variable, the mail which we have already given in the sign up box to the email, and the phone number to this. The texts are all set there, that is our information, and loaded on that page. And then next comes what the number. What it does is like if you have logged in for the first time, it shows its number as 1. If we log in for the second time, then the count increases and it should be shown as 2. So all these things are stored in this number attribute. And then the logout button is used set on click listener, and then the intent object is introduced, which again leads us to the main activity of class. So the final my application class, we have extended the applicant class. This is the main class, and then we have initialized one variable named I. So what I does, we have used set count method, which increments every count, the number of logins we have done, it increments each time, and the get count method would return the final value, how many times we have incremented it. So let's see how does it runs. So first we will go to the sign up. So here I type my username as Siji. Second, my password as 123, my mail as siji@mail, and my phone number as 1234. So I will click now the store button. Values are stored. Now we try to give the username Siji, password is 123. So now I try to log in. It gives a door successful, and then it shows the details which I've already filled earlier. So now we log out, and again when we try without giving any fields, it's shown as field not entered. So that's all was the experiment. Thank you.